welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SepNoSia, welcome back your presence. Okay, first off, before we continue this, did you know what happened? I started recording this 35 minutes ago, but apparently, for some odd reason, my mic didn't register, and I was talking to myself for 35 minutes like an idiot. And god damn it, talking so much, and I was like, what? No voices? No sounds of mine? Oh my god, this... I feel like I'm gonna, explode from anger or something, but you know what? Let's just do it. I'm gonna redo all what I do, and probably it won't be as fun as the first time because, I already know what's gonna be happening, so... But I'm still gonna try and make it better for you guys. And what I do first here is... why did you put my clothes on? That is a little bit questionable, but that's not fun. We were really that low in clothing. She already says we don't have much. She's been wearing my clothing. That's kind of mainstream. So we'll go with the fun one, which actually not wrong at all. She's been wearing my underwear. Wait, you have been wearing my underwear? Eh? Aha! I knew it. No, that's... Don't tell me you haven't been washing yours. Of course I have. But if you weren't wearing mine while yours were in the wash, then... Silent. You dirty girl. Yes, I knew it. Stop it. Walking around without underwear on. What a pervert. Got it. Got him. Alright, fine. I was wearing your underwear, okay? Oh, you like it, don't you? So warm. The point is, we don't have to do that anymore. Sara swung open our wardrobe and displayed an array of outfits, all brand new and still bearing their original tags. Oh yeah, and because I'd done this before, so I hope I can speak much better because there are a lot of hard words here. She must have done more shopping yesterday than I thought. Either that or I woke up even later than usual. So, what do you think? Sara once again turned from side to side, causing her skirt to chase her body. I don't know why Sara wants my input, but since she asked for it... Okay, so... Be creepy is not something I like. Make fun of Sara is actually fun. But just this time, just this little time, I'm gonna be nice to her. You make sure you thank me, Sara. You're really something. Even our school uniform looks good on you. You really mean it? Sorry. Aw, ain't I a sweetheart? Oh yeah, you are, Suoh. I mean, you're a very kind brother that loves his sister so much that you have voices in your head. Yes, he is. Passing by my blushing sister, I happily grabbed a new set of clothes and headed to the bathroom. Finally, we have new clothes! The moment I left my lovely sister's side, however, my expression damped, and I said, I'm still so bad at this. And as I entered the shower, my thoughts went to a darker place. Hello, Mr. Mudo. How are you doing? Your glasses there look fancy. No matter what the circumstances were, the fact remains that I killed a man yesterday. It has been so long it doesn't feel like yesterday. It was quick and easy, albeit accidental, and I did so without feeling any guilt whatsoever. Well played. But with Mr. Mudo dead, my fate is now in Marcus's hands, and that alone might be punishment enough. Yeah, that damn Marcus. Because now, on top of worrying about police involvement, I've gotten myself roped into some unwritten agreement with a criminal and his sadistic boss. Whatever my life becomes from here on out, it can be good. Yep, we all know it's not. Shaking free of my brief melancholy thoughts, I finished showering and left the bathroom, then walked into the living room in one of the new outfits my sister purchased. Sara moved closer, tugging on my shirt and pants to gauge how well they fit until she inevitably reached my face. You could do with a shave. Never! But other than that, I'd say you clean up pretty nicely. I really am a miracle worker. Sorry, I'm handsome, you know? Trying to assume responsibility for my good looks, huh? Good looks? Name one girl who's ever told you that you're handsome. You? And family doesn't count. Damn it, she got me again. She has a sixth sense. She really is my twin, you know? Ouch, she's got me there. You know, my first reaction was actually the same. Ah, right. Sara let out a brief gasp of realization as I set my sights on her cereal. She hurried back into the kitchen and returned a split second later, carrying with her another bowl matching her own. Sara placed it on the table, positioning it right next to hers and pairing it with a spoon. Come on, eat up. You have a big day again today, don't you? Sorry for doubting you. Doubting me? When did she? I guess 2 weeks of instant food was causing her to lose faith in me after all. I thought she was, able to escape realize that I escaped while we are both sleeping, using my pillow jutsu. Sara probably thought my first paycheck was never going to come, and she isn't the only one. In response to her sincerity, I walked over to my sister's side, kissing the top of her head before sitting down myself. Shitting down. Don't worry about it, it's in the past now. From this point on, just focus on studying, let me take care of the rest. Look at her, so happy. After seeing my sister off as I pretended to get ready for work, nice one, Suoh, I regressed back to my usual slovenly self. On a normal day, I would currently be catching the bus, heading towards my new former workplace. But after what happened yesterday, even I know better than to do that. My only real obligation for today is to make contact with Marcus, so he can screw my life further. Damn you, Marcus. I'll get you for this. Unfortunately, he never told me where or when he would meet up, so I'm now at a loss as to what I should be doing. So while I don't think that waiting around for an unscrupulous character to show up at my doorstep is a particularly bright idea. ... It couldn't be. Pizza? Howdy, neighbor. Spare some sugar? Damn, he really did show up. And promptly at that. God damn it, Marcus. He's always one step ahead. I'm gonna get you one day. And he never changed clothes. It's like me. Was Marcus waiting for Sara to depart? What? Hi there. I represent the Mormon Brotherhood of... Fine, I get it. You aren't in the mood. Now, are you going to invite me in or not? Like I'd let you into my house. Oh, come on. Why so stingy? Afraid I might see something embarrassing? More like you'd steal anything valuable. That hurts. Who was it who gave you the money you needed to pay the rent on this place? The mailman, from what I heard, or from what I hear. Well played, Suoh. The wordplay. Oh, so now you're in the mood to joke around. Whatever, we're going for a little drive. Drive? Is this related to work you have lined up for me? Legal work? I think. You could say that. But today, the only work you'll be doing is hitting the gym. Yeah, let's get cracking. Let's hit people. Though the trip proved both quick and simple in Marcus's car, it only took a moment to regret being so prompt. Upon stepping through the door, I was confronted with sweaty, muscle-bound men, disgusting grunts, and the overwhelming cumulative body odor of everyone present. That is actually very disgusting, although it is manly. But as I contemplated escape, Marcus practically dragged me to the center of the gym towards the boxing ring. Inside the ring were two fighters duking it out. Spread around the outside of the ring were a bunch of middle-aged men advising the two during their match. It's like on those TV shows, like, yeah, give him your ref. No, you're right. You're right, idiot. What the fuck? Sorry. At first glance, they all appeared to be strangers, but as Marcus began to approach one, I immediately recognized them. Yo, Andre. Well, if it isn't Marcus. And you even brought some fresh meat for me to play with. Fresh meat? Potch, is that you? A gift from me to you. Yeah, I know you like 'em young, Andre. Like 'em young? Oi, don't say that. People are gonna get the wrong idea. Why are you blushing? Why are you blushing? There's no need to be shy. I brought some fresh meat. Now you want to beat it? Heh, get it? I got him meat and I implied that you want to beat his. Yeah, your lame jokes, Marcus. Come on. It's not gonna work, you know. Okay, that's enough out of you. What? You don't like my present? I can take him back and get someone a little younger if you... I told you it's not like that. Stop blushing, for fuck's sake. You're making it creepy. Come on, stop it. You're gonna scare him off. I am scared. Silent. More silent. Even more silent. Why do I get the feeling that my chastity is in danger? Run! So anyway, what brings you to my gym? Hoping for the youngsters to get some training before his debut. You know it. Do you have some spare gear in this size? Andre, look up my body over more thoroughly, paying close attention to my body size and general physique. I'm well built for my age and I have been in my fair share of fights, but I may as well be a toddler when compared to the other muscleheads around here. Let me take a look. Taking Marcus with him, Andre left the scene in search of boxing gear in my size. And so, left on my own, I took another look around the large gym, eventually setting my sights on the ring Marcus led me to. Two young men in their 20s dance around one another, occasionally trading blows before quickly retreating. Yep, those classics boxing movements. They wore padded gloves, fought with their fists, and seemed bereft of any malicious intent towards one another. Real boxers. Are you sure? Maybe they have voices in their head. No ill will towards one another, no intention of doing irreparable damage, no bloodlust. Are you sure? Just two athletes trying to prove themselves to an audience. Is it too late for me to turn this around? It is. I'm sure I'd be much better at boxing than underground MMA fighting. It's not like I wouldn't be able to pay Marcus back. It may not be as lucrative, but I'm sure boxers at least make a living for what they do. I have most of what you need, but you'll want to buy your own mouth guard. Trust me, you don't want the ones we have here. Is there some extra thing in it? Laughing at his own remark, Andre offered me the trunks in his hand. I eyed the gloves underneath as I took the trunks, quickly realizing that there was something off about them. Looking into the ring once more to examine the fighters, I compared the gear they were wearing to that which Andre returned with. Their gloves have far more padding on them, not to mention the subtle difference in design. Whatever Andre brought with him, it isn't boxing gear. Yep, we're fucked. Well, are you just gonna stand there or are you gonna try them on? I haven't got all day. Rather than talk back to the large man, I did as I was told. We're gonna get butt fucked so much. After removing the clothes Sara picked out for me, I cast aside my shoes and put on the gear Andre brought back. No, my clothes. Marcus started to tie up my gloves, the last piece of my new outfit, and that was when I finally spoke up. These don't look like boxing gloves. I want to see my body, you know? Why only the neck and the shoulder and the face? Ha 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 ha. What a laugh. Marcus and Andre look at one another for a moment before breaking into laughter again. Like I didn't already have a bad enough feeling about this. Astute observation, son. I'm sure if you were here to box, that would be a genuine concern. Boxing, that's a good one. Come on now, you know full well why you're here. Don't try to deny the inevitable. Smiling to himself as he worked, Marcus finished tying the gloves and picked my clothes up off the floor. Yep, we're screwed. So bad. Hey, music. Before I could protest, Andre escorted me into the ring. Andre sent me to one corner of the ring, taking the opposite corner himself. You two are going to be doing some one-sided sparring today. One-sided? You mean I'm gonna get beat up? Is that it? So you do all the punching, Andre will just dodge and absorb like the hits. Well, you know, Marcus, are you actually a boxer? You look pretty well trained, you know? It's like you know some moves. Sounds good to me. It's like a real boxing match. No leg breaking, no dangerous locks, just jab after jab. Are you sure about that? Ding! Marcus rang the ringside bell, watching with anticipation as Andre and I met in the middle of the ring. My glove fist met with Andre's, signifying the start of the match. Sorry, I get worked up. Or so I gather from watching boxing on TV. Yeah, me too. Andre took a few steps back and raised his fist, lightly bouncing on the soles of his feet as he moved around the ring. Those classic stance. MMA trainer or not, everything about this guy screams boxer. I mimic his stance and slowly approach Andre, careful not to run in too eager. Since this is training for a real boxing match, I guess I should try to emulate the experience as closely as possible. Quickly closing the gap between us, I propelled my fist forward, reinforced by as much of my body weight as I could throw. In response, Andre dodged quickly and effortlessly, making it seem as though I was moving in slow motion. Mad Rex! Andre turned to the side, completely avoiding my punch while taking out both of my legs with one of his. You mean like a leg sweep? Or something? I twisted my body as I fell and landed on my ass! Ouch. Immediately writhing in pain from the unexpected impact. Your recoil knocked you off balance, and you wound up on your ass. You aren't gonna let that stop you, right? Recoil in the form of leg sweep? What a load of crap. Yeah, what's bullshit? Oh well. Time for round 2. I jumped straight back onto my feet, ready to continue. No sooner had I risen to my feet than I found myself back on my ass. Yes. The pain from before only intensifying. Ass. What the hell? Stop beating my ass. What kind of recoil strikes before the fighter? Rather than answer my question, Andre simply laughed at the aggression I displayed. This is going nowhere. The second I rise to my feet, he's going to pull that same damn maneuver. But not if I can help it. Yeah. I slowly move from my ass to my knees, rising to my feet in increments. Andre moving swiftly, attempting the same leg sweep for a third time. Too predictable. Yes, I am born for this. Quickly dropping myself to the floor, I used my own legs to take out Andre's remaining foot. This time around, Andre found himself on his ass instead of me. Yeah. I jumped to my feet and bounced around, taunting the fallen giant. You're a fast learner, kid. I'll give you that. Proceeding in the same manner that I had, Andre slowly rose to his feet while keeping his torso close to his knees. On his feet once more, Andre quickly edged his way over to my side. I tried to jab him, unintentionally giving Andre the opening he was no doubt expecting. Andre took hold of my arm and swept both of my legs once more before retreating. When this became a game of footsies, I'll never get my money back at this rate. Yeah, let's not play footsies. Let's play me real, man. After hours of getting battered, working out, and taking pointers on how to fight, my training ended at last. For all my efforts, my tailbone now feels like it's broken. Oh no, my ass, my important device, and my legs are ready to buckle at a moment's notice. Maybe I should have accepted Marcus' offer of a lift home. Working for Mr. Mudo may have been tiring, but moving furniture can't compare to getting beaten down for hours on end. Finally, music. There you are. Welcome back. Immediately lifting my spirits, the first sight to grace my eyes upon entering the kitchen was the smiling face of my sister. Good evening. Since when did we become so polite? Are you hungry? Dinner should be ready in a minute. As happy as I am about the offer, I don't think I could eat right now if I tried. I'd probably just throw it back up. No, I think I'll go in the bath first. Eh? Okay. I'm sorry, Sarah. As much as I want to sit down and relax by your side, I know full well that preparation is in order. I grasped at the first set of clean clothes that I could get my hands on and made my way to the bathroom. Locking the door behind me, I exposed my battered body to the cabinet mirror, ready to assess the damage I had sustained while training. Judging from my torso, my body endured more than I dared imagine. I even painted a nice mix of blue, red, and black. You know, it was kind of sad, leaving only my arms and face yet untouched. Sorry. Opening the medicine cabinet in desperation, I searched for something to help clear the bruising. Though I didn't actually expect to find anything, once again I found myself happy to be wrong. Inside there were bits and pieces of miscellaneous healing aids scattered through the cabinet. Bandages, band-aids, painkillers, and a small tin of bruise ointment. Brand new, and still sealed. I held the small tin of bruise ointment in my hand, almost shedding a tear as I sighed in gratitude. I don't know how I'd get by without you, Sarah, my lovely twin sister. What? After taking a quick shower, I applied ointment to all of the bruises that I could reach. The cabinet mirror revealed multiple bruises covering my back, but I knew better than to ask Sarah for help. Bruising on my legs and arm is nothing new. Due to the nature of the job, Sarah thinks I still work, but bruises on my back? They aren't something my job could easily explain. Well, you know what? You could actually be like this. Okay, Sarah, that time I was lifting a box, and then I turned back, and suddenly one of the boxes up there fell on my back, and now my back's all sore like this, you know? You could do a reason like that. If I'm going to treat my body properly, I'll need to... What? Is Sarah gonna come in? Oh no. Oh crap. Oh no. What the? What are we doing here? Oh wait, sophisticated gentleman. Alright, it's time to do the voice. Alright. It's open. Sorry to intrude, sir. Not at all. I've been cooped up in here all day, bored out of my mind. I could use the company. So, what brings you down here? Good news, I hope? No real news to speak of, I'm afraid. I'm just here to report it. Eh? That's boring. And if that's the case, you're supposed to report to Sai. You know that. I know, sir, and I have. However... Sir, it's about this recruitment drive. Oh? What about it? I just don't understand. I get that you want to replace our recently misplaced comrades, but the rest of us are more than capable of filling in. Sorry, I think I skipped it. Furthermore, size criteria is none of your concern. Ooh, I like it. Kane, I appreciate the company, but quite frankly, this matter does not concern you. Get back to work before I tell Sai about your meddling. Yes, sir. Oh, very nice. Good grief, like I don't have enough to worry about without insubordination. I hope Sai finds someone appropriate soon. After all, this is one deadline I can't afford to miss. Ugh, it gives me the chills. After almost losing consciousness, oh, we're back. And suddenly after throwing up in the sink, ew, I felt the surge from the bottom of my stomach telling me to throwing up again. No, okay, it's not. Whether it was the cause of my nerve collapse or simply a result of it, I knew one thing for certain. It was the same feeling that welled up within me before I killed Mr. Muto. The voices in my head. Oh no. Just like back then, I felt lightheaded, sick to my stomach, and completely disoriented. Be it a physical sickness, a mental one, or just a lingering effect of the head wound I suffered. I was convinced that I needed medical attention. Unfortunately, despite recognizing my own illness, I possess neither the time nor the money to act upon my observation. I can't afford to go to the doctor just yet. I need to keep working, whatever my job winds up being, and provide for my sister. Speaking of whom, as I returned to the living room, I found Sara waiting for me, wearing a complicated expression as she did. Although her greeting when I returned was as enthusiastic as ever, her energy seemed depleted in an instant. Even now, she doesn't seem too happy. Did she notice the bruises after all, or is there something else at play here? Took you long enough. I was beginning to think you'd drown. Stare. Still silent? Well, at least she's trying to brighten the mood. Though with Sara, this silent, that should really be my job. Oh well, at least I didn't ask for her help. If Sara knew why it took so long, she'd be even more depressed. Yep. So what's for dinner? I almost forgot. Sara brightened up the moment those words left my mouth. She rushed into the kitchen, threw on a pair of oven mitts, and pulled out of the oven what she wanted to hail as her greatest feat to date. Rather than grace the senses with a wonderful order, however, Sara instead showered us with cursing and cries of annoyance. Sara, you're not supposed to curse. You're my beautiful little twin sister. No. Damn it! Surprised by Sara's uncharacteristic frustration, I entered the kitchen myself, immediately assaulted by a foul odor and ample smoke. Just like in the cartoons, Sara removed from the oven a burned mass of meat, well beyond recognition by this point. This stupid oven is screwed! I followed the instruction my teacher gave me to the letter, but the settings on this damn thing are all wrong. Sara bordered on tears as she screamed at her burning attempt at dinner. Well, she really is my twin sister, huh? She has my attitude as well. She threw her oven mitts to the floor and clenched her fists, trying to calm down and accept that there was nothing she could do. Suoh, when are we moving? We can afford to leave this place now, right? After having her minor tantrum, Sara quickly calmed down and jumped straight to teary pleas. I have thought Sara was bipolar for a while now, but to get that mad over something as trivial as dinner, then plead with tears in her eyes a moment later, I just wish her request was one I could actually grant. Sorry, not yet. We need to save a bit more first. Sara tried to smile, but her facial muscles wouldn't conform to her will. She simply continued staring at me with tear-filled eyes, trying her best not to cry. Alright, I understand. I'm sorry, Sara. Oh, whoa. The moment Sara left my side, agony took hold of my stomach once again, as if the pain of feeling like the worst brother in the world wasn't enough. But the sensation. Is it really you call that? In my stomach couldn't even compare to the feeling of denying Sara's modest request, or of seeing her try to endure unknown pain with a smile. My beloved sister, the only family I have left, suffering once again because I can't provide for her. Sara doesn't deserve to live in a shithole town like this. We should be living in our parents' estate, attending school without a care in the world, not having to worry about finances or work. I just wish reality was that kind. Reality is always cruel, my friend. It always is. Sickness. Chapter 3. Escalation. I like saying that. The next day, Wednesday morning, September 7th. After a night of much needed rest and bitter tears, I woke up with my sister's face still buried in my chest. I had taken considerably longer than usual for her to fall asleep. It had taken, completely throwing off our routine. Further drama added to our already complicated lives. Usually I'm the one who stays awake, worrying about our future, but last night my body was far too sore to permit such unnecessary extra fatigue. Whatever is going through Sara's mind was enough to force us to switch roles, if only for the night. No matter what excuses she makes, the proof that something is wrong has now soaked the front of my shirt. Dragging my egg-shaped body from the bed, I softly removed my sister's arms from my chest and headed to the bathroom. Well, at least you didn't use substitution jutsu this time. With a pillow, I gave my body another brief inspection, eyeing the bruises adorning my torso as I attempted to assess the damage. Wow, that ointment really did the trick. It may be a fast healer, or maybe your sister tears heals your body. Plot twist, she has healing powers. But even I can't make bruises disappear overnight. Some of the bigger ones are still present and looking far worse than yesterday. But I'm sure they'll be gone in a day or two, or it gets even worse if you keep beating yourself on your ass. Now, if only bruise ointment could fix a broken tailbone. Yep. Clearing such concerns from my mind, I headed back to my room and changed into fresh clothes, the kind that aren't soaked in tears. Usually I'd wait for Sara to leave the room, but since she's still sound asleep, I suppose there's little point. Whatever got into her last night, Sara's body is already compensating for it. I hope you feel better today, Sara. You're really worrying me, you know? I'm your big bro. Or maybe your twin brother. I racked my brain as I tried to think of all the possible reasons for Sara's sudden unease, but the only causes I could think of didn't explain her desire to move. If Sara was simply distraught over her parents' death, moving from one rented house to another wouldn't solve anything. Similarly, if Sara was having problems at school, she'd want to change schools, not houses. The only thing that would change upon moving houses would be the commute itself, which... No. Wait a second. I might be onto something here. Is it like detective sense? The intuition? Catching a criminal? Where it's me, Suoh. Sara catches both a bus and a train to school. That gives her ample time to be affected by the evils of this town. He says it like... so cliche. Are other students harassing her? Are strangers approaching her? Is Sara simply feeling uneasy in this unfamiliar town? Sorry. Whatever the truth may be, there is unfortunately nothing I can do to help. Not yet, at least. Okay. As long as Sara won't confide in me, I'm already limited in the number of ways I can help. And if moving houses is the only way to put her mind at ease, we'll still have to wait until I have more money. All I can do right now is give her time. I'll let Sara sleep in, spend the day at home, and regain her usual sense of self. And while she's doing that, I'll be tending to problems of my own. Woo! That's a lot of talk. With Sara staying at home, I knew I couldn't afford to wait for Marcus to show up at my house, thus prompting me to make an early escape. Yeah! I headed to my former workplace, the warehouse in which Mr. Mudo had me moving furniture, assuming that it would be the second place Marcus would think to check. And surely enough, before I could even walk through the gate, the man in question stood in my way. Well, someone's eager this morning. What are you doing here so early? I was almost relieved to hear Marcus' voice greet me, offering a familiar alternative to the rest of my depressing morning. Oh, wait, time's up. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and be sure to like, share, favorite, and subscribe. Tell your friends about my channel. I really appreciate and very thankful for that. It has been a great go for now, I guess. Well, once again, SepNoSia says thank you for your presence.